just to give us some music. Trying to make sure that we don't
Hmm?
Oof. There we go. Alright, so welcome to the Tavern of Tales and the next episode of The Eternal Wheel. Thank you guys for joining, and sorry for the little mishaps of technical difficulties and such. Last we left off, our heroes were invited and requested by Solus, the god of the sun, to specifically help him with maintenance. He led you to an open field near where the entirety of near where you last went on your last bounty,
Mm-hmm.
and raised up the ground into a great mountain, where revealing at the very bottom where you were a little 5-foot tall and 5-foot wide corridor that leads into the maintenance shaft, as he calls it.
Mm-hmm.
He looks at you and goes, "All right. Thank you very much for agreeing to this. Be careful.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know exactly what sometimes is in there. Sometimes little nasties come in when they shouldn't exist. Also, there
Mm.
is a cleaning crew that you should watch out for. They're indiscriminate in their the things they clean. But as long as you don't attack,
Okay.
you should be fine."
Okay.
And yes, there might be some security places if you dig deep enough and find some place. But anything you find in there is free for you. There's
Okay.
no problem in taking what you can find.
Well, thank you. I look over at me and I go, "Okay, you ready?"
I believe so.
Okay.
Okay.
To
Thank
start us
you
off,
for
I want
asking
you
us.
guys to roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Nat 20 plus 1, 21.
See what I can.
And me, Solus, what did you get?
I got a 19 total. Right back.
That's interesting. So, the way this is going to work, unless you are fully in combat, I'm going to treat as when you travel, you're going to move 30 feet up to wherever you intend to go.
Mm-hmm.
And if you come across any enemies, I'll let you know about them ahead of time. If
Okay.
you can see them, of course. So, Horologe, you are first. Do you venture into the dungeon or the main dungeon?
Absolutely. No, I go my full length. Once I've gone my regular distance of 30 feet, I'm going to start to really inspect what I'm getting myself into.
So, moving full distance. Real quick.
Mhm.
What? What's wrong?
You
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
okay? Welcome back.
Oh, good.
Okay, and me Solus, you also move in, correct?
Yes, I'll move in either probably right in front of Porto just to keep him safe.
Sure, I'll be happy to not have walked one more space if it allows me Solus to be first.
All right, sounds good. Getting into the first descriptive bit.
Okay.
Alright.
And I
All
will.
the way back up to the top.
Is it well lit?
Yes, actually. As you
Mhm.
enter the first chamber, you hear for the first time the hum of the wind. It is something that you've heard about from people who have been requested of the gods to go someplace and do something for
Yeah.
them. But this is the first time you actually get to experience. There's a small thrumming hum, as if constant movement is happening outside behind the walls and
Hmm.
around you.
I kind of imagine this is one of those things where, like, I'm sure that it's hotly debated, like, whether it's spiritual hum or whatnot. And it's like, oh, it's an actual hum. Okay, that's not really what I thought it was, but okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
The walls are completely alabaster white, pristine and completely clean. The first chamber gets about 45 feet wide and 30 feet in depth. The only
Mhm.
break in the constant white you see is grooves that are filled with some kind of unknown metal that glows a deep bluish green and provides enough light for you to see clearly where you're going, with occasional pulses of light that eventually disappear into dead ends in the little grooves that are that run across the hall's floor and ceiling.
Ooh.
This specific room that you enter is currently empty. Ahead of you is
Okay.
a 15-foot wide passage that eventually ends, and you can tell has. Let me double check. You should be able to tell. Can tell from where you are specifically goes to the left and right of you.
Okay.
there's also 2 passages that are 10 feet wide that go the same direction that immediately exit this room.
Real quick, because this metal, I've never seen whatever this glowing stuff is, right? Cool. I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out my ink pen and just flip it around to the back end that doesn't have the nib. And I'm going to dip it into the metal and just pull it back out. Does it stick to the pen itself?
No, it's actually completely solid.
Oh, it is. Okay. I look at it and I go, huh. Interesting. Put my stuff away. I turn around and I go, well, warriors first. I step behind me, Solus.
I will happily go in first.
Following behind.
Yeah, I will use, what am I will...
Which way do you want?
I'm gonna... Is there any difference in these two options? Or how many options are there?
Well, there are currently 3 directions you can go. Forward and left and right. The forward passage is a 15-foot wide passage that, after about another 15 feet, branches off into 2 side passages. It kind of forms a T intersection. And the other 2 passages in the immediate room you're looking at go in the same directions. Only they're 10-foot wide passages.
So 15 foot wide feels like there's something that may go along this path, like a cart or something that may need a thicker passage, is what I would think. And the smaller passages may be more maintenance tunnels. With my very, very basic expectation of, well, maybe bigger means like a cart, like something that has something important on it. So I'm gonna go down the middle.
Okay. Are you going to move until you get into the corridor, or are you going to stop just before?
I'll stop just before so that I can kind of look over the options again.
Okay. Give me a moment. Okay. Looking left and right. Make a perception check.
Okay, I can do that. $11 plus 13.
13? Okay. Both passageways eventually end. The one to the right turns back the way you came. The one to the left eventually goes deeper into this maintenance shaft, and then also tees into another passage that returns back. So it's another T section, and it looks like it could eventually be back or into deeper into this maintenance shaft.
What do you think?
I go, honestly, at this point, he looks around. He goes, large passage seems the most obvious, and I mean, given everything's equal, I'd probably, just based on my own bias, head to the right at the end of the big passage.
That's where we're headed.
It is about this time that you notice something.
Mm-hmm.
As you're stepping forward, you get and notice there seems to be a kind of wall force field coming towards you slowly. It's not
Oh.
solid looking, almost looks like it's a gel or something that's moving towards you. And it's moving slowly at that.
I'm gonna pull my ink pen back out, and I'm just gonna walk forward and just, like, poke it, and then walk backwards as it's walking towards me, see what effect it has on the pen.
Okay. What is your ink pen made out of?
The tip would be made out of probably steel, and then the handle would be made of wood.
Okay. Are you doing the metal first or the wood first?
Metal first.
Okay.
Because I didn't think about it beforehand.
You dip the steel, the pen into it. As you step back, you see there's little pock marks and like dissolving fluid eating away at the wood, but the steel is preserved.
As I keep stepping back, I go like, just step back, step back, step back, step back, and we just like walk back out the other way we just came. I'm like, so that thing, I show the wood, I go, it seems to eat organic material.
That was unexpected. We should probably go a different way.
We'll go one of the smaller paths, yes.
Yeah. We will double back. For sure.
Yep. At this point, I mean, facing the big hallway, I think we'll go to the right-hand one. Yeah, of the two small passages.
Okay, so are you going to double back into the big room?
Yes. Yep.
Because it gets a little weird. They have to keep track of these moves. Horologe,
Yep.
you notice as as you begin going down the other right way in the previous room, there is another one of these like walls that is slowly closing.
Horo just like looks at me and goes, "Okay, so we could obviously go down the left side, see if there's one in there. However, if there is, and they're all converging on us, not saying that's the case, but if so, it'd probably be better to just try and push through this one right now. I know
They did say they were
I
cleaners,
could use burning hands.
and that as long as we didn't attack them, they wouldn't hurt us, though.
I hold up the pen and I go, "It ate my pen.
I mean, you did poke it.
Our equipment may get eaten."
Well, would we be safe if we were wrapped up inside of equipment? Is the real question.
Horo goes,
Maybe if I just like put my finger in there, and we'll see if I still have a finger when it's over.
"You're covered in armor. I'll do it with mine." I walk forward to it as it's slowly coming towards us, and I put my finger in. Does it hurt?
Yes, it hurts.
I pull it back out. No, bad. I just push Solus back out of the hallway. The one that's been coming down the big hallway, has it reached the end yet? As we come back to the big room?
About this time, it is coming down the end.
Yep.
And it's actually coming down the bigger hallway. It's actually coming towards your room.
Yes, I am wanting to... Okay, first I want to look down the other hall that we have not gone down yet. So...
Doesn't make a perception check.
Cool. Well, it's an 11.
You're not seeing anything.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stand at the opening of the left hallway and kind of look over at the big one. When he reaches the end, does he keep coming in here, or does he stop and then go back?
He actually comes in to the room.
All good. Yeah, he may not be trying to hunt us, but that's it. He's in the room. I'm done. I'm like, let's go down this hallway.
Okay, I will bolt down that way as well.
Yeah.
Actually, by the time you are in, you actually get a full view of these things. They reach up to the ceiling, which the ceiling is the space between the floor and ceiling only appears to be 10 feet. They reach up, and they are cube-like in structure, perfectly fitting a 10 by 10 square. And it seems like they're following on a predetermined route, because the one that you had stuck your finger into and moved away from, that one, as soon as it got into the room, it moved downwards and to cover a corner of the room.
Yeah. Yeah, I very much feel like, I'd also like me to be ahead of me in the hallway. If we could do that. And I think I'm ready to just keep going down the hallway, away from this.
Getting into this next room, oh, and by the way, you do notice these things move very slowly. You could move your full walking speed at a general pace and outpace them. Be moving twice as fast as them.
Yeah. That's good news as long as we don't get,
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah, so just don't stop walking.
Yep.
Okay. So, getting into this next room, because you guys are there. Anyway, getting into this next room.
Yep.
Description of it. This room seems to be empty, other than some large shelving units that seem to hold some treasure that look to be deposited neatly in shelves. You're seeing a number of gems and coins, and from this distance, that's all you see.
Okay. I mean, I think Horo is going to, like, give the room a once-over as he's walking towards the treasure, because, I mean, we've been told we're allowed to just take whatever we want that we find, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely check for loot as well.
Yeah.
What?
You do eventually. Do you separate it all, or do you stick together for the most part?
I definitely.
I think we stick pretty close.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Unless I see something that's like really catches my eye and I don't want to risk him, then I'm gonna stick right by him.
Okay. You guys eventually do notice another one of these creatures that is just slowly moving. You can maneuver around them easily now that you realize what's going on.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and give you the treasure.
Okay.
So. Set it on repeat and it keeps changing while I'm not actually on it. I'm gonna put in player name chat the treasure.
Yep. Oh, fantastic.
You also, in working through and looking at these shelves, find a robe. It is a grayish robe that has a whole bunch of patches upon it. Get
Okay.
a dungeon master. I gotta read stuff. As you examine it, you see a couple of patches that look like daggers, a couple of patches that look like lanterns, a couple of patches that look like a mirror, a pole, some rope, sack, and 2 of each of these, mind you, as well as a number of other patches that are actively in this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hmm.
I mean, Horo's gonna step forward and kind of pick it up and inspect it. I mean, those are all like symbols of the different gods, correct?
No, they're not.
Oh, there just happens to be some mirror in there. Lantern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay. Um. I mean, I think I'm gonna try to take a minute to figure out if there's any special properties of this, or if this is like legit some hobo clothes. Yeah.
You are able to quickly figure out that this is a magical robe.
Mm. Okay. Um.
Are the patches themselves?
Horo looks down at his
magical?
vestments and he goes, "Do you think I could fit this under my vestments?" Hmm. I'm gonna go and take my stuff off, take off the robe, pull on the new robe, and then see if I can fit my vestments over that. Am I able?
Kind of. It's a little.
It's a little lumpy. All right.
This specific piece of garment was obviously meant really to actually be worn over things. So it's much more of like cloak type stuff.
Yeah. So I'm gonna end up reversing it then. I'm gonna take it off, put on my vestments, put it on over, and I look down and I go, not exactly my style. Alright, and I'm going to try to figure out what the actual effect is that this vest has, or this
Make
Yeah.
an Arcana check.
robe. Okay. 16.
16. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's see. From what it looks like, these have the patches themselves directly correlate with objects and items, and even some animals. You see 2 patches of horses. Specifically,
Okay.
each patch has a horse on it, which drawn on the horse is a little saddlebag. You also see a patch that looks like a big gem on it. And it seems like the magic may be coming more from the patches themselves than the robe itself.
I'm going to try and, like, touch the one of the ones that has a lantern on it, and see if I can figure out how to activate whatever it does.
You touch, grasp, and eventually pull off the patch, and the patch magically turns into a lantern.
I'm going to go, oh, that's pretty interesting. I would try to put it back. Can I put it back?
No.
Shit! I go, okay,
You
alright,
have a
well,
hooded lantern.
yeah. I go, well, I mean, a lantern's good, especially if I point at the glowing metal in the ground, and I'm like, especially if this doesn't happen to be in every single room, because I can't see anything, neither can you, in the dark. Well, alright. I go ahead and I put out the lantern for now and put it into my backpack.
Just to let you know, you have a robe
Yep.
of useful items.
Robe of useful items, alright.
Do note that you only have 1 hooded lantern left.
Yep.
And let me double check.
Do you want to send me a list of, like, what is included, and then I can copy it down and mention to myself, like, what I have left?
I will send to you that information.
Okay, cool.
gonna go ahead and write down specifically what you naturally get.
Yep.
Or, actually, specifically, it is a bullseye lantern.
Well, okay. So a bullseye lantern is one that focuses it down to a little area, sort of like a flashlight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops. 1 second.
Yeah, no worries. Um...
There you go.
Fantastic, thank you. A pit! A pit!
Yep, you got a pit.
What did we have? Oh, I mean, as part of the lunch, yeah?
There's not a lot.
That's what I meant. Yeah,
So
sorry.
you would like something you would like to leave with me? Yes?
Yes, please.
Specifically,
Okay,
the pit is 10 foot wide on each side. It looks like
Mhm.
it's a square pit. It's 10 foot wide and basically 10 foot deep.
Okay.
You can toss
And it just, like, it becomes a pit where I'm at.
Well, you can toss it within 10 feet of you and it becomes a pit there.
Wow. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Where's my notes? There it is. There. Copy that there. Post. Thank you. Okay. I like briefly look it over and check all what all is on there, and I go, Let me get back to town. I'll pull off some of these items. We'll get them sold.
I like
Wow, this is
selling-
like it's like having a backpack that you can pull things from, but it also includes horses.
I mean,
You
I
get,
like that idea.
you get 2
This
full
is
horses.
fantastic. Yep. I look over at Musolis and I go, well, not exactly my style, but very useful. Okay. And I go ahead and collect all the like treasure into my bag, and I go, left it up. Okay. So this room was a dead end, correct?
No, it actually has on the far
Mhm.
side a passage going from your positioning. It would have been to the right from where you entered.
Yeah.
But you can easily tell it's going back and turning around back to meet find the middle of where you guys once were.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna go down that one since it's not towards the cleaners currently,
Yeah.
as far as I know. Yeah. Yep.
Because I know that you guys would be taking a couple of turns to do this.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Around this point, you come across a little passage that goes to your right and curves in.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost into a little alcove. And the alcove itself is a little different in that it looks like the flooring ends into what looks to be a metal grate.
Okay.
Huh.
Other than that, if you like investigate a little bit further, there's nothing else to do.
Weird.
Okay. I go. It seems to me like this is probably where, like, I would. Okay. Palace of the mind here. Follow me. These things are clearly made of some sort of liquid type thing. And Horologe points to the grate and goes, they come down this passage, go down there to go to a different area. Correct?
Sure.
Would make sense.
Yeah. That's good.
So I think we need to get out of this hallway, like, right now. I turn around.
Oh, and then I will also turn around. Let's go.
Yep.
Are you turning back where you came from, or are you continuing down the long hallway you've already been going?
I mean, you said that it ended in an alcove, or is this a branch off of it?
There's a branch off of it that eventually turns back and ends in an alcove.
Oh, okay. No. Yeah, we'll keep going down the hallway then. Yeah, we're not going into the alcove.
Yeah, I'd avoid the alcove at all costs. Sounds good. Let's do it. Let's get at it. Let's continue down. Let's see what's further back.
So, you eventually reach the passageway that you first chose before you backtracked.
Yep. So the big hallway, and we're at the end. Okay. Well, I think at that point, if the slimy thing isn't there, we're going to cross over to the other little hallway and start to head that direction.
Okay. You don't see any more of these things ahead of you, and from what it looks like, going into it, it appears the other ones have finished that room, and you can tell because you did track in a little bit of dirt when you walked in.
Yeah.
All notice of your passage is gone.
Okay. Yep.
That's interesting.
Yep. Like, well, I'm glad we didn't get caught by one of them.
Agreed. That could have been bad. I
Yep.
say that we keep on the move, though. I'm pretty sure they're going in circles or something. They'll be back.
Yeah. Agreed.
What is the cleanest looking hallway?
The cleanest looking hallway so far is the one you're heading down.
Yep.
Everything looks pristine, as if it hasn't been touched in ages. But the hallway you're about to go down looks like it
Hmm.
is more fresh, as if these the passage is of these things have actually been sooner.
Yep. Okay. No, I think that we head that way then.
We have another instance of these things moving. Okay. Sorry, it's taking a while. I'm just
It's
wanting
all
to
good.
make sure everything is good. Don't want to accidentally put you guys in danger where you actually wouldn't be. You actually get to the point where the markings of the creature's passage has actually stopped, and it's right outside one of these little alcoves that you've found.
Yeah.
Do you keep going, or are you going to double back?
I don't know. As long
I
as
mean, I think I'm going to observe what the cleaner is going to do,
Okay.
because thankfully it moves slow enough that we can change our minds and go somewhere else.
Okay.
But yeah.
See here. So if you wait a turn, you
Hmm.
will see one that actually blocks the passageway, and it looks like it might be turning to go your way.
Okay. Um, this one is behind us from the big hallway, or further down.
In front of you.
Okay.
Where
Um,
where the hallway ends in the T.
I look to Horologe and I go, I know at this point, I mean, if we get into a fight with these things, probably not great to use your weapons. I'd probably need to be using my magic. So, I guess the question is it worth trying to fight them to get them out of our way? Or are we still just better off trying to dance around them?
I would dance around them only because Solus told us not to fight them, so I feel like there's no way we can kill these things.
Well, actually, he
So,
didn't actually
Horo,
tell you not to
yep,
fight them. He said be careful of them. They clean indiscriminately. They won't attack you unless they're attacked, unless they're defending each
yep,
other. But they are a danger of this place.
yeah.
I mean, if worse comes to worse, I think we could probably take one down. I'm just not sure we could take two down.
That's true. And they might come to each other's defense.
Agreed.
Okay. No, I think that's it. So, I'm going to make sure that I'm past the alcove, and I'm going to wait and see if this one comes towards us, and then if it goes into that alcove, if it keeps coming towards us, we'll try to run around and get around it.
Okay. That's 2 turns of movement. And from what you can see, it does move towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And being past the alcove, you're waiting to see if it turns into it or
Yeah.
or is going to continue. Okay.
Yeah.
You notice in the 2 turns in the 12 seconds that you wait, it actually goes past the alcove.
Shit. All right. We're going to head back. And as quickly as we can.
Okay.
Yep.
We. Okay. Getting into this room, you do see another one that is coming in from the opposite way that you're intending to go.
Okay. Is the path back to the big room clear?
Yes.
Okay. Gonna sprint down there and try to come back around to the hallway that we were trying to go down before.
Yes. And you do manage to go that way.
Okay.
But you do have one that's actually going specifically beelining it towards you. You don't expect it. You don't think it's trying to catch you, but it's got another mission going on that's in your same direction.
So it's in the way?
No, it's not in the way, but it's following you.
Oh, alright. Nope, that's fine. Yep. So we're gonna, I mean, as long as, again, me Solus is cool with it, we're gonna head down that hallway that we've been trying to go down, and again, going right at the split.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I will definitely fall on that
going
one.
down the hallway you tried to go down beforehand, it actually
Yep.
curves up, curves to the left. And you get the feeling that this whole complex is a big kind of overlapping circle.
Yeah.
So you know where you're going to go, you just don't know if you're going to be cut off by something.
Yeah. So, I mean, unless I lost track of one of the hallways, what we've got now essentially like entrance, thing, hallway, passages. This one you said doesn't have a split; it just curves to the left.
Yes.
Okay. And over here, this one's split, but it went down to a room that we've already been inside of. And we took the other exit out of. Correct?
Okay. To my knowledge, from the beginning, you were in the passageway up beyond like the 15-foot hallway. You're running from one of the cubes that is actually going down the hallway towards you. Went down into that first room and down a passageway that you were trying to go down before, but wouldn't because that was the one where you stuck your finger into the cube.
So, this is what what I thought we were doing, which is we went this way, down this way, essentially ended up coming back up and around to the big hallway up here, went further this way, and then had to go back this way and down and over.
Yeah.
Okay. And that one curves back to the left. Okay, I mean, we're going to keep following this hallway for now because I did not see any other break-offs from that out this way.
Yeah.
So we might as well come back this way and make sure the rest of that hallway, if there is anything out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is. If I could have made this work, it would have been a lot less confusing. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Getting to this last room, you turn and continue downwards this passage. There's a turnoff where you've been before, where you saw the last T, and it goes further north in ahead of you towards this large room. In this room appears to dip into a pool of water that is 10 foot
I don't have any chips, buddy.
Okay.
In the to your left, there's a little platform in what looks like a door that is roughly about 10 to 15 feet away from you.
Okay.
The platform is like 5 feet, 5 feet by 10 feet, and looks like
Yeah.
both of you would comfortably stand on it. But other than that,
Yeah.
It's designed to. It seems like this full basin of water is designed for a cleansing something.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take my finger and I'm gonna lay down on the ground and I'm gonna reach into the pool and just go. Bloop. Did it hurt?
No.
Okay. All right. So I stand up. I look over at me Solus and I go. The liquid doesn't hurt. Do you want me to? I have a ladder here, and I point to the ladder patch, and I go. I can just put the ladder across there, and we could walk across it over to the little platform there. Or do you just want to wade through the water and pull ourselves up?
I mean, I'd rather save the ladder for something that's more necessary. I don't think you
Okay.
can put the patches back on, so
No, I can't, unfortunately. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and step down into the water and try to wade my way over to the platform and get up onto it.
You would be swimming.
That's okay for me. I get into the water, I start to swim, and I turn back around, and I look over at me, and I go, "Can you swim in that armor?"
yes, probably.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
go ahead and
say
swim
that
over to
you
the
can,
platform.
but I'm gonna need an athletics check specifically from you, me Solus, to
Hmm.
get there.
Okay, that's doable. Let me. 14. 17.
17. Yeah. You're able to get to the dry ledge without too much issue.
Fantastic. Hmm.
No worries.
And
We
just
got
as you get to the ledge, you look back and see rising from the water where you had waded in another one of these cubes leaving the room.
Well, that could have ended very badly.
Yep, that could have been bad.
Yeah, previously hidden by the water.
Shoot. Well, I'm glad that we're still alive.
You do get the feeling that the cubes don't actually enter this next room. So
Okay.
you will be safe for now.
Ha! Damn cubes. Don't know who they're messing with.
Okay. Well, good. All right.
As you step close to the door,
Mhm.
it opens upward. Almost like a portcullis that comes up at your mere presence.
Okay. I'm going to immediately take the moment to look into the room and make sure that we know what we're stepping into.
Sounds like a
It
plan.
opens up into a hallway that eventually comes to a larger room that, from what you can see, is vastly empty except for the far side that has what looks to be bright violet fungi that are growing from some desiccated corpses next to a mural at the far end. This room has a single column supporting it, and the ceiling raises to 20 feet, where there's a little
Mm-hmm.
stairway around the column to what looks to be a small little platform with mesh metal floors, walkways, and leading
Mm.
around the central column.
I look at me and I go, I'm guessing we need to go up there, but I'm curious what that mural is. I'm gonna walk towards the mural and try to not get too close to the mushrooms. Um, obviously the desiccated corpses imply that they live in the bodies. But yeah, I'm gonna get a look at that mural.
Okay. Are you going onto the catwalk or are you going to go around it?
Oh, I mean, how? So the mural, like, can I get a good look at it from the ground level?
From the ground level, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stay ground level to go look at it.
Okay. Without getting, I'm going to say you're down on the below floor. And me, Solus, what do you specifically do?
I'm kind of more focused on making sure that nothing tries to kill us. So I mean, I don't think I'm doing anything too specific with this, other than just being cautious.
To
Mm.
get in full view of the
Yep.
mural, you do see you do notice the fungi are somewhat close to you, but not close enough to be like 5 feet from you.
Okay, they're not within a melee range.
They are not within.
I am going to take a moment to observe the mushrooms and see if my getting closer to them, if they've reacted at all.
And already my gun.
Or make a
Both
perception
my
check.
guns.
Whichever would be preferable.
Okay. Perception. That's an 8.
They seem to be moving on their own, but they don't seem to be. You don't notice anything special about them.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to take the opportunity now to check out this mural. What is it of?
Has carefully been carven into the wall. So careful to actually avoid the little metal lines that permeate the entirety of where you've been standing and passing down. And though it actually kind of jars with the mural,
Yeah.
the mural itself is almost kind of a representation of the god of the sun. And it shows the god of the sun looking down across a landscape, and you get the general idea that it's of the general area you're in. There is a lake where one hand is, or lake or a sea. You recognize the sea that you were in. Where one hand is pointing towards, or has reached towards. You also see a mountain on the other side, and the other side of Solus has his arm up as if he called up the mountain.
Dang, Solus be
cool.
calling mountains and shit. Because he's the best of the gods.
So I'm looking at it and I'm going, okay, so it's a mural. I go, but technically it's also kind of a map for this area?
Kinda.
Okay. Is there anything on there that indicates the colors red or green?
No.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and step back, and I'm going to head to the catwalk and start going up to see if I can find any green or red buttons.
You eventually make it up, and you do see a green button there. Specifically 2 buttons. There is the catwalk raises up, goes around, and you can see the mural in its entirety from the catwalk. And this little desk-like structure that has a whole bunch of lights on it. What looks to be a clear, like, glass in front of it. And 2 buttons, one red, one green, and another that appears to be a lever nearby.
Okay. If you follow up, then I'll discuss it with you. Do you come up?
Yeah, I'll come up right behind you to see what we got going on.
Okay. So, as we're standing in front of it, I look at it and I go, well, the lever we shouldn't touch at all because we were not told to do that. I look at the 2 buttons, I go, but these are definitely the buttons we're meant to press, green and red. So, There's a glass case over them, like glass box kind of thing.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna gently try to lift them. Can I?
It does.
Okay, lift them up, and I go. How about you put your finger on the red one? I'll put mine on the green one.
Okay.
All right, and I go, and I'll count down. We'll go three. I'll go 3, 2, 1, go. And when I say go, we'll press the buttons. Okay?
Okay. 3, 2,
Three.
1, go.
2, 1. And I click.
I click it too.
Okay. You feel a rumbling as you both click the buttons simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say which button he told you to press?
Red and green buttons at the same time.
Okay. Okay. So you feel a rumbling deep within deep within, like, everywhere around you.
Yeah.
And you see the screen light up.
What? Thank you.
And text in a language begins flying up the screen, almost as if something is actually writing without actually
Mhm.
having a writing
Oh my
apparatus.
Yeah.
So you're seeing text appear on a little glass screen above ahead of you, and
Yeah.
eventually it stops, and the rumbling stops. And
I'll look over at me.
everything goes still and quiet.
I think we did it. Probably.
I think we did it. I am gonna look at the screen. Like when the text stopped, did like the last bit of text look different from the rest?
Yes.
Like did it sort of like stand out? Okay, I go.
You're
Okay.
not sure what
Well, whatever that-
languages this is in. What languages do you
Yeah.
speak, by the way?
Common, Celestial, Sylvan, and Primordial.
Actually, you can read.
Oh,
It is
which
specifically
language
in
is it?
Celestial.
Boom, 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 boom.
And it's really like a jarring amalgam of speech. Celestial
Yeah.
is claimed to be the language of the gods. And
Yep.
it's actually, Celestial itself is very jarring because it doesn't have anything, it's not flowery. Normally,
Yeah.
Celestial is a very beautiful, very eloquent language that flows off the tongue and always has a rhyme. This one is very cut
Yeah.
and dry, and while to outsiders it sounds beautiful, knowing what
Yeah.
it means, it usually translates to action, performance, percentage, and it has
Mhm.
it's basically status.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm
Okay.
just imagining, like, just the most, like, straightforward
Yeah.
discussion where you're just like, you walk there, and it's just the most beautiful thing you've ever heard.
From
It's like, wow.
what you're reading, Horo, you
Mhm.
get the feeling that the landscape needed to be changed in Solus's domain, and
Mhm.
so specifically the and actually something that you find somewhat alarming. This
Mhm.
is this is set for a preparation stage for the sea to be drained for a time.
Hmm. I look at them and I go. I look over at me, Solus, and I go. So, just as a note, the sea is going to be drained, which may affect trade routes. We may want to let everyone know about this.
Luckily, we're not traitors.
Hey!
Uh-uh.
I go, and we just cleared the land route, which is quite nice.
Yeah, that's true.
Me Solus, were you
Yeah.
looking and taking a good look at the mural as well?
Yes, I would just take a look just to be safe.
I want you to make a perception check as well.
Oh, let me do that. 1 second. 21.
21. You notice in one of the sections, I mean, you're gonna get within 5 feet of the fungus in order to do it, but you do see not only are the corpses having coin purses that look to be somewhat full, but there's a little button on the mural that kind of fully matches one of me Solus's fingers.
So,
Well, matches Solus's fingers.
for the coin purse, how am I able to grab that? Or is that
You would
in the
have
mural?
to get within striking distance of one of the fungus to try.
Does it
I
seem
do
like they
notice
would
me doing
attack?
this.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Does it seem like they would attack? I haven't actually seen them attack.
Make a nature check or a from the perception check. You do notice that as you guys got closer, they seem to be leaning in towards you guys.
Okay.
But
Oh. But that button though, like it just seems like we need to press it.
I do note that as I see Mio getting closer and closer to them, I go, do you want me to just use burning hands? If they have anything on them that's not made of metal, obviously it may burn away, but we don't have to be, like, right up against them while I do it.
Yeah, sure, that's a good idea. I'll take a step back.
okay,
And I step within 10 foot of them and do a 15-foot cone of burning hands at them.
do note
It is a
15
dexterity saving throw.
a 15-foot cone.
Mhm.
From what you can tell, there are 6 of them on either side
Mhm.
of the room. 3 per corpse.
Hmm.
One burning hand will catch 3 at once.
Okay. I'll do it over to one side and see. And I think I go like me, whenever I burn them, look at the other ones and see if they react, and I'm going to burn these 3.
Okay.
Do the ones to the left first. Like looking at the wall, left.
Roll your damage.
Okay. Let's see here. Got 9 and 13 fire damage.
13 fire damage.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Hold up. I'm pretty sure each of them are going to fail,
Okay.
but who knows? What's your saving throw?
Saving throw is a 14 currently.
14.
Mm-hmm.
They need to roll a 19 to actually save.
Okay.
Yeah. None of them succeed. So
Fantastic.
15 damage,
13.
13 damage. Okay. Each of them give a little screech of 13
Mhm.
damage across the board. Each of them takes 13, so yeah. Yeah. All of them let out what sounds like a little screech, a creaking screech, as the fire burn. Oh, actually, let me double check. Are they vulnerable to fire? Nope. Apparently not.
It's rare to have anything with a vulnerability.
Yeah. You would think being just a fungus that they would be vulnerable to fire, but whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, you you burn them, they squeal with pain, but they're still up as the flames subside.
Hmm.
Looks like you did a
Uh,
lot to hurt them, but they're still up.
Yeah.
for a bit.
I look over at me and I go, "Did the other ones react?"
Do I need to roll anything special for that?
No, the other ones didn't seem to react.
I'm like, "Good. They're not connected to each other." And I burning hands again.
Okay. Just to see if roll your damage again.
11.
11.
Yep.
Yeah, even if they did save, they're all dead.
Fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and step forward, and now that they all look like they're dead, first I'll mark down my slots. I'm going to check like what stuff is on this body, other than what I've obviously burnt to a crisp.
Yeah.
Same on the other three.
Oh, the other 3 are still alive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I had to attack the same ones twice.
They were a little
I
bit more
will-
resilient.
I will shoot a burning hands at the others then, as well.
Fantastic. Burning hands all around.
Okay. Go ahead and shoot your burning. Roll your dice.
That's an 8.
That's an 8.
Well, 3d6, not 1d10. Never mind.
Yeah.
For one
Yeah,
second.
it's 36.
Shut up! Let's
Getting into a target range. Are you using your out of curiosity?
Well-
Are you using your guns to actually shoot this?
No, I'll just use the normal 15-foot gun. I don't want to waste the burning hands on my bullets.
Okay.
Especially since I used all my spell slots the night before to refill it, so
Yeah.
I'll just use up one spell slot.
So, what's your saving throw?
My saving throw is 13.
15?
13.
13?
13.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
18.
Okay. Yeah. They need I'm sorry. For you, Horologe, they needed to get a natural 20. Musolus, they needed to get a 19 to save.
Nice.
So, yeah, none of them save. What damage did you do?
I did 12.
12. Okay. They are still up, but they're hurt.
Well, luckily for me, I can still fire. So as with my bonus action, I will shoot one of them with my gun.
Okay. Make a ranged attack.
21 to hit.
21 definitely hits.
Yeah, I only got a 15, so you know.
A 15 damage, or rolled a
Oh
15.
no, I only rolled a 15 to hit. So
What's your dexterity bonus, by the way?
my dexterity bonus is +4, and then I get a +2 because I used archery. So I get a +2 to all attack rolls with a ranged weapon.
So it doesn't matter what you roll for damage, it is dead.
Straight.
Oro, do you want to continue like helping purge these things, or?
Yeah, I turn around, I walk over, and I hold up a hand, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast one of them.
Okay, make
So,
an attack roll.
Make a ranged attack. Cool. It's 10 plus 6, 16.
16? Pretty sure hits. Roll for damage.
9.
Yeah, it's dead.
Fantastic. I look at the last one and I go, do you want me to shoot it? Do you want to?
I'm pretty sure I have more ammo than you, but you know what? I'll just go pretty light. I'll just use a firebolt on it real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh, 18 to hit.
18 definitely hits. These things aren't moving.
With 9 damage.
9 damage? Alright. Yeah, it's dead.
So I think I'm gonna leave me, Solus, to check this body, and I'll go again check the first one.
You each find that the coin purses have 12 gold pieces in them.
That's 24 gold.
Okay, so 24 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As I pick it up and I just throw it over to you.
Grab it. Put it with the rest.
Now here's the real question. What does that button do? I show you I point to
What button?
the button on
What?
Solus's finger.
I don't know. I look over at me, Solus, and I go, he didn't say we could touch it. He didn't mention it at all. I stare at it. Hold on. I pull out my ink pen, and I'm going to press the button with the ink pen.
Almost in an instant after you press the button, you hear a hissing sound as a door opens in front of you, revealing a little bit further down ways. It's almost like a passage, but it opens up into an oddly shaped room, which then narrows again into a 5-foot passage that ends at the end.
Ooh. Maybe
we have to go check out
yeah,
what's down
maybe
here,
it's
right?
a treasure. Maybe Solus has a treasury for us to take a look at.
Absolutely. I head in.
Something you do note as you step into this oddly shaped room, the middle of it is completely covered with a 15-foot wide grate, and from the ceiling you see splotches of green viscous fluid that slowly drip onto the grate and fall through the holes in it.
Maybe this is where they make the cleaners.
I'm checking everything that I have, seeing if I have anything that might be useful here. I'm gonna take a sack off of my robe of useful items, and I'm going to pull it kind of over the upper torso, and I'm going to try to walk past it, like through there.
As you begin to step, you feel a clump. Stepping forward, you feel a weight fall, and almost a heat begin. And as you get over the crate, do you throw it off?
Oh, absolutely. The moment that I feel like something hit it, I go and yeet and also run forward. So I throw it to one side while running forward to get away from it.
I want you to make 2 dexterity saves.
Okay. So, first one is a 5, and the second one is a 17.
Okay. This, you kind of almost in a panic toss off, and me, Solus, you see this better. As he steps forward onto the grate, it looks like the grate shifts, or, well, it doesn't look like the grate shifts. The grate kind of moves under his weight, and the patch of green falls onto the sack. As as Haro throws off the sack, he moves forward again, tries to move out of the way of whatever's falling on him, doesn't catch where it's coming from, or more likely where it's going to drop, and gets covered in the green viscous fluid, but misses the third one.
Dang.
You do take Haro.
Yep.
Yes! Oh, yes! You're
I'll
not
find it.
fooling! Oh my God! I'm sorry, Nolan! Ah! That's it! Oh, baby! Oh, 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 oh! Oh my God! Oh! Like, oh, oh!
Okay. When it initially falls on you, you take 1 acid damage.
Okay.
As it begins burning
As it lands on me, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on my own self.
you. Okay.
So normally that's a dexterity saving throw, but I'm gonna stand still and it's on me. So it just takes damage, right?
Yeah, it would take damage.
I will also take this damage, right?
Okay. Roll
Yeah,
your
alright.
damage.
We each take 4 damage
Okay.
as I'm engulfed in radiant light.
As you take the burning pain, it's
Mhm.
disintegrating off of you.
So I just go, Solus, save me! A little crispy. I look back at the sludge that I managed to miss the last one, and I go, ugh, and I kind of step away from it.
Yeah.
I look back over at me, Solus, and I go, I think it's clear now.
Yeah. So, Solus,
You got it.
are you gonna step across?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you
Oh my God!
are you going to try and cover yourself with something, or are you just running across?
I'm going to run and dive through.
Okay. I want you to make an athletics check. If you can get high enough, you'll be able to jump fast enough that they can't actually drop on you. But if you fail, all 3 hit you.
So 17 plus, that's 20 total.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
You
I'm not
jump
sure if that's.
through, and They
You want me to make
drop-
multiple athletics checks or just the one?
No, just one. They drop. The thing is, it's trading off having them all drop at once for being able to dodge all or none. But you're able to actually get through it and without getting hit, and kind of do a roll on the other side. The door ahead of you is yours.
I'm just gonna like do the little dust my shoulder off thing and be like, oh, that was rough. And then walk through.
I go after you. Absolutely.
Okay. At this point, we are kind of at a stopping point. Not really, but kind of. Do you want to
Okay.
Yep.
stop or finish the dungeon?
I think finish it. I'm gonna be gone for like a minute, so 1 sec. But unless you need to go.
I've got to put a little one to bed, so we might actually drop off from either.
Okay.
I can drop off for 10 minutes, or we can.
We can take a 10-minute break.
Okay.
We'll take a little break. Yeah, all good.
Be right
I'll be back in a sec.
All right. So, let's see. Probably gonna be able to hear me. For those of you who have managed to stay here for the rest of the to get to this point, I mean, I'm gonna show you. They don't have far to go. They really don't have far to go. And it's not going to be too long after they come back and after they get here. We're going to do one last combat. So if you have actually stayed this far, thank you very much. My website is down at the bottom of the screen, or not my website, but my Ko-fi page. If you like what you're seeing or want to actually fully get your own experience of playing under Tavern of Tales, and for me as a game master, check out the Ko-fi page. I have some options to be able to play, for you to be able to play if you get your own group. There's also a membership plan that I've just made, so that if you and your group don't want to actually have to worry about keeping the tab every week or every 5 weeks or every 10 weeks, you can set up a game and pay each player pays $60 a month to have a weekly game with you. The more games we have, the more I have the capability to be able to play as a professional game master, with this being my main source of income. If you want to help out further on the channel, please feel free to. We actually have other membership deals. If you want to show your support via, there's like $1, $3, $5 a month memberships that give you kind of an idea, that give you some behind the scenes, some access to stuff that I actually have been able to, access to stuff on my Google Drive that allows you to see just some like items, my early access to my adventures that I've made, that I've written. Not all of them are complete, but you'll be able to actually see and read through it. Any of them that are complete, you'll be able to actually run for your games as well, which I'd be happy to have people have fun and enjoy their games. otherwise, I mean, every little bit helps, and if you really enjoy this, the best way to support the channel itself is by liking and subscribing and commenting on the video or in the stream. I actually haven't been looking at the stream itself, so let's see. And I apologize for those of you who actually have come and are actually looking up. It doesn't look like anybody's actually joined that. Anybody who is watching or was thinking of replying, commenting, or whatever, I'm sorry that I don't actually pay attention to that stuff. My head is specifically on the roleplay itself. I honestly cannot manage the comment section and roleplay at the same time. My brain don't work like that. Anyway. So, I'm going to be signing off for a bit. Turning off my camera. Oh! Welcome back!
Having a quick snack.
Totally fine. I was just saying hi to my non-existent fans.
One day you're going to be big and famous. People are going to go back to this video, and they're going to comment, "Hi."
Yeah. Yeah. When that day comes, it'll be funny. Love D&D. Is everybody back? Ah. Okay. Oh, something fun is Blasphemous is going to get a second game soon.
What is it?
Blasphemous.
Oh, yes. I'm so excited.
I am excited as well.
I still haven't actually beat the first one because I haven't been able to play it recently. I'd been borrowing it from my friend's Steam library. But,
I have beaten it a couple of times.
Nice.
Enough times to actually go through each of the special penitents
Yeah.
you get to go through at the end of the first one. Also enough to beat every boss.
Nice. Honestly, any excuse to go back to that world, I'm super excited. Yeah.
When we're done with this one, we could do that adventure.
Oh, absolutely. I'd be down for that. Yeah.
Okidori, I'm back.
Awesome.
Whoop.
Okay. Bringing you guys back in and coming back to the table. I pushed you guys into the next room.
Yep.
Because that's where you guys were going to be going next.
Yep.
I mean, I hope.
Yes.
But going into the next room, you see that the room has scattered around treasures of gold, silver, copper, and gems, and a single chest inside.
Oh, it's an armory.
I mean, yeah, at this point, Horolojka, like, kind of stops feeling nervous and goes, oh no, this is the reward. This is our reward, right? And so I'm just going to immediately start, like, diving and start, like, picking up stuff and putting into my bag.
Searching through, you get to...
Mhm.
Sorry. My mind fried a little bit. Okay.
Oh, good.
Among the treasure you're able to gather, you see... you gather a total of... that is around on the floor.
Alright.
Do you try and open
Damn.
the chest?
I leave that to me, Solus.
I will check the chest first to see if there may be some sort of a booby trap.
Okay.
Hmm.
Make an investigation check.
20 total.
20?
Okay, so it's not holes. I was getting a lot of high numbers, so I was checking my dice a couple times. I'm getting a couple of low numbers too. I feel less awkward about it.
Okay. You do not see any traps.
I am going to use sleight of hand to very cautiously open the chest.
As you touch the chest and slightly begin to open it, your hand sticks, and the chest opens up into a maw of teeth and gums and lunges at you.
I would like to. Let me see.
You are
I
kind
am-
of surprised by this action.
Ugh.
On its first attack, it rolls a nat one.
Oh, thank you.
Woo!
So, though you're stuck to it, you kind of dodge out of the way of the teeth and basically the pseudopod that begins to lashes out at you.
I cast Mage Armor immediately,
Okay.
and then I'm going to cast Burning Hands. No, I can only use my. I will use my gun to shoot it at point blank range using the Burning Hands bullet.
But first, since it surprised you, it is Horologia's turn.
Shit. Okay.
Okay. For my turn, I'm going to. I think I'm going to keep this simple. I'm just going to pull out the metal crossbow and take a shot at it.
Okay. Okay, roll to hit.
Cool. Let's see, that's going to be a 14.
14 hits.
14 hits. Cool. Alright. D10 then. That's a total of 9 damage.
9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Ow!
Okay. Me, Solus, it is now your
Mage Armor. Shield. I've already got Mage Armor. So I cast Shield and I shoot it in the face.
shield is a reaction.
Oh, so I didn't even have. Okay, so Shield. I use Shield whenever it attacks me as my reaction. So I still have 2 turns. So I will use Burning.
You only have 1 turn.
Well, I have 2 attacks. So I have a action, and then I have my bonus action for a second attack.
Okay.
So for my action, I will cast Burning Hands because that's easier for me to do.
Okay. Okay. It is able to save. Roll your damage.
Okie dokie. That is gonna be. Six. I rolled real low.
6 total.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You burn out, kind of give a reactionary move. You're still actually fused to this thing by the hand, and it moves slightly out of range.
yeah.
Still a little burnt, but doesn't take as much of the fire as you hope.
And then I will shoot with my second action.
Okay.
With a Burning Hands bullet. That's gonna be 19 to hit.
Okay. 19 hits.
What?
So is it technically we are grappled? So what does that give me advantage or how does that work?
It doesn't give you.
I know that we
advantage,
talked about
it
this
just
last time.
means your movement speed is 0 and
It's me. It's you. And me.
Adrian?
your speed becomes 0. and you remain grappled until you can actually save against it. Make a test to rest yourself from the grapple condition, or until you kill this thing, or you're able to force it away. But it is like right next to you.
Okay, no worries. So for my second action, that's a 19 to hit, I think I said.
19 to hit? Yes.
And then, yep. So that is gonna be also burning hands. So he would need to make another save.
Roll a d10 using your ranged damage. That's damage it initially makes. Also
10.
roll an additional 3d6, and that's the damage it will take from.
Bluey, please. It's Bluey.
So that's gonna be 11 fire damage and 10 for the other.
Fantastic.
So a total of 21 damage.
Poor unfortunate soul.
Ooh. I don't know.
It is going to try and attack you again.
You see
It
eating the chip.
Sorry, what?
It crit. Roll the next
Silvery barbs.
silvery barbs.
Yep, reroll.
Okay. Well, its next to hit is a 19 to hit.
That will miss.
That
That
will
will miss with the
miss.
shield.
With shield, I'm up to 21.
Nice.
Oh my god!
Okay.
So, a pseudopod lashes out towards you and would have hit only a barbed words come from Horo's mouth, which kind of shunt into your shield and deflects. Your shield deflects off of deflects the pseudopod off of you. Horologe, it's
Oh.
your turn again.
As a note, the words are, you weren't even that convincing of a chest. So note, Misolis, on your next turn, you'll have advantage on your first attack. I'm going to go ahead and just do another metal crossbow bolt. It's the strongest thing I have that doesn't do area of effect, because I don't want to attack Misolis as
Don't wanna
well.
Hit me, Solus.
Yeah. So, I'm going to do metal crossbow. Okay. It's a 17 plus 6 to hit, so 23.
Plus 6.
Oh, sorry, plus 3. Plus 3, not plus 6. But still, it's 20.
Okay. 20. Yeah. It hits.
Alrighty. I'll do the attack. 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay.
Mhm.
It does appear pretty hurt. Me, Solus, it is your turn.
I am going to unload another bullet in this guy's face.
Okay. Make your shot.
At advantage.
You do have advantage.
With advantage.
Mhm.
Sweet. I'm glad. My first one was 9, so let's check that second. Second one was 18, which brings me to 24.
Definitely hits.
Okay, so I am going to go ahead and shoot. Let's see how much damage we can get on that.
Roll
That's 12 damage.
12 damage. have an
Okay.
extra attack.
I will go ahead and shoot again.
Mhm.
14, so 20 total to hit.
20 total?
Yep.
Nice. It hits.
That is going to be 11 damage.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
Since I'm using force damage, I just imagine that these bullets are like going like right into the same spot each time until it finally just explodes out in a huge gust of force that just shoots the entire back off of it.
Yeah, and explodes it does. Sending the contents of it, which now kind of goes from the wooden and metal texture of the chest to this purplish, like, viscous fluid that splatters all over the wall and just kind of hangs. You guys are a little coated, and in the place of where you had fought this thing, you see a little a red vial. It looks a little bit large, but it is it's filled with a red viscous fluid that you recognize as the same kind of look as health potions are, and a wand that is black, sleek, and what looks like has a silvery clear gossamer stone separating the very end of it from the base.
I step forward. I go, you can have the potion. Is it alright if I have the wand?
Sure.
I
No
would pick it
worries.
up. I'm going to start inspecting it and try to understand what it does.
Okay. After taking some time to do so, you do eventually find out that it is a wand of magic detection. It has 3 charges. It gains charges 1d3, 1d3 charges at dawn, and you can spend a charge to cast detect magic.
Nice.
Ooh.
You are able to eventually escape with no trouble. Let me see here. I'm giving you 150 XP for the fungi.
This
Let me
two.
see.
That much? 245? Yep.
Here. Making sure to move. 225 XP for the mimic.
Brings us to 2,465. Yep.
Three. Five. I am going to give you experiences for the gelatinous cubes because you did specifically work around them.
Yeah.
Rather than just
Thank
killing
you.
them, and you
Yeah.
made a conscious effort. So it would have given you the same. I'm giving you 900 experience each for the gelatinous cubes.
Alright, one sec. 3. Wow. Okay.
No. 2, 6, 5. And for completing this quest, which you have actually leveled up to level 4.
Yup.
So you will be getting experience based off of the next level rather than the previous level.
Okay.
I'm giving you an extra 950 experience for completing the quest.
Let's say that, and that brings it to 4,315. Wow. I'm excited for next time when I get to become a warlock, sorcerer, cleric.
Nice. I'll
I'm just
be
collecting
leveling up my
classes.
wizard.
Woo!
Alrighty.
Dude,
That's the
that
end of the session. You get outside, and Solus himself goes, "Good, good." And I do detect you didn't actually kill any of the cleaners, which is very nice. We won't have to actually spend extra resources to replace them, which is a little extra, less work on our part. But
Absolutely.
that was of course the goal.
Mhm.
and I see you've gathered some treasures while you were down there.
Yes. No, we found a few things that are going to help us on our way.
Congratulations. I hope they serve you well.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate it.
he begins to walk
Mhm.
away from you, and suddenly the motion of his steps pauses as he continues to just float ahead.
Oh my
Just
goodness.
kind of stops.
Just straight up madness.
And the mountain closes behind you and returns to the
Oh,
same field as it used to be.
Well, never a dull moment, at least.
yeah. It was a little bit weird to talk to Solus himself. I mean, so directly. He doesn't speak quite as formally as I would have expected.
Right?
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
like
not that I
it's like
complain.
he's not just God. He's also
Mm,
just another guy. It's like he's one of us, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's the best of the gods.
Of course, exactly. That my point exactly.
Yeah. I mean, what other god are you gonna talk to and they're just gonna act like you're friends? Like, we're friends with Solus. Like, what?
Ooh, Mira.
Oh, yeah. The god of death gonna go and kill everybody? No, they're
No,
not
that's
your friend.
Meltus.
Oh, I know. I'm
That's
just
Meltus.
saying. You know,
Oh, I know, right? Though. Yeah.
just as bad. I mean, that guy's not gonna talk to you like you're a friend. That guy's gonna tell
No,
you to go kill yourself or something. It's really depressing.
it's so sad.
Yeah. Solus, man. Solus.
Solus.
All right, so we're ending this off.
Oh,
Thank you
man.
for
Yep.
those of you who were here, coming and watching. Again, like, subscribe, comment, and have a good night.
Bye, everyone. I'll see y'all.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.